Alright, what is up guys, it's BeastFRAME, welcome back to more Pokemon Wi-Fi battle stuff. This match right here is against some guy, Smogon named Galemanic, and this guy's actually using some pretty cool stuff on his team. He's using a Specs Hydreigon, Galade, Heracross, Roserade, and Zapdos. He's only using one OU, that being Hydreigon, and he's actually using a Specs, which you really don't see too often in Gen 5. It was a lot more used in Gen 4, but I guess it kind of died in Gen 5. I mean, it's used in Gen 5, but not as much as it was in Gen 4. But yeah, he's only got one OU, as I said, and really the main threats on his team that might kind of threaten my pokes, that is his Zapdos and his Hydreigon. Hydreigon, because that thing has an amazing move pool, and you really don't know what to expect from that thing. It can run anything, like, it can be Specs, it can be Scarf, it can even be Banded, and it can be mixed, like, it can be expert belted, it can pretty much be anything, you know. So yeah, I really gotta watch out for that thing. And Zapdos, because you know, everyone hates Zapdos. It's got pressure, it can be a sub roost. I hate sub roost, to be honest. I really don't like it at all. It can just PP solve you for days, you know. And you know, Heat Wave is a pretty dangerous move as well, because I got 3 pokes who are weak to fire, you know. So I gotta do something about that if I'm gonna continue using this team later on. So he's gonna go and lead off with Specs. I'm gonna lead off with Hydreigon, and I'm like, all right, I can just go for the not Dragon Pulse, Dark Pulse. I can just go for the Dark Pulse the first turn and see what happens. And for my surprise, he goes for the Destiny Bond, and that completely caught me off guard. I'm terrible. That caught me on what am I saying? Caught me off guard. There we go. I am terrible. That caught me off guard. I really didn't expect that at all. At least for like a lead, Specs. I'm guessing that's some sort of suicidal lead or something. I don't know. But I'm gonna send a Sceptile. He sends in a Hydreigon. I do not want to stay in there, because that thing could be potentially scarfed and he could just kill me off with a Fire Blast. But then I see the Flamethrower. It's actually gonna do quite a lot to Feraligatr, considering that that thing is resisted. So I'm thinking that thing might be Specs or something. And I'm just gonna go for the sub because it's my substitute Dragon Tail. Feraligatr is actually a pretty cool set. So he's gonna send in Zapdos, and he decides to go for the T-Bolt, break my sub. And I'm like, alright, I can just try to Dragon Tail this thing out of here just to kind of scout what this thing's got. And obviously he's got T-Bolt, because what Zapdos does not have T-Bolt? I mean, every single Zapdos does have at least T-Bolt, you know. So he's gonna send in Heracross, and you know, this is actually not a bad matchup for me, because I do have physical. Well, I do have physical defense EVs, but yeah, I decided to switch out of that into Fortress because I thought I could, you know, set up some Stealth Rocks on him, you know. And Mega Horn really doesn't do too much because I resisted, and this thing has massive physical defense, you know. So he's gonna switch out of there into his Zapdos again, and I'm like, alright, so should I fodder out this thing, or should I just switch out of there into something that can take a Heat Wave? I really didn't want to risk anything, and it was really difficult for me to predict. So I think I actually decided to just leave this thing in as fodder. As I see the substitute, and I'm like, oh crap, I gotta do something about this real quick. But thankfully I go for the Volt Switch. I can get a Volt Switch out of there into what's it called, Scizor, which I should not have done at all, because you know, that means I'm just gonna have to sacrifice this thing. This thing would have actually been pretty useful. It would have been pretty useful to have some Volt Punches, but I don't know. I guess that was just a pretty dumb play on my part. So it's just gotta take me out of there with a Heat Wave, and that's kind of unfortunate because Scizor is a cool poke, you know. And I don't know. I should have fought her at Fortress instead. Well, you know, no, I shouldn't have done that at all, because you know, he would have had a sub up. So I guess that was not. I don't know. I guess that wasn't the worst thing I could have done, but. Yeah, now I'm gonna send an Emboar, go for the Flare Blitz. I'm pretty confident that this thing could take it out, and you know, I do manage to take out that Zapdos. I'm like, okay, I got a big threat out of the way. This is looking pretty good, but then he sends in Hydreigon, and I don't want to stay in here because this thing, I'm thinking this thing is Specs, so I'm just gonna send a Fortress just as a fodder, pretty much. I really don't care if he predicts the switch or not, but. I'm just gonna send a Fortress. He's gonna die to Flamethrower, and you know, it was a pretty nice prediction, but I really didn't care about that at all. So I'm gonna send a Feraligatr, and he's forced to switch out of there, and he's gonna send in a Roserade, and I'm like, okay, I can just substitute this turn and go for the Ice Punch. Hopefully he's not gonna predict that, and it looks like he's gonna switch out this turn, fearing like, or actually he's gotta go for the Giga Drain. My bad. He goes for the Giga Drain, and he's gonna wreck my sub, obviously, because it's super effective. And I think I actually go for the Ice Punch. Ice Punch, I'm terrible. Okay, I go for the Ice Punch. It's gonna do a lot, actually, because it's super effective, but he's gonna barely live, like, barely. That was so close, man. If he did not go for the Giga Drain right there, if he did not have the Giga Drain, then, you know, he would have been dead. He would not get that health back, you know, so that really sucks, and I make a terrible move right here. Go for the Waterfall. I don't know why I did that. Should have gone for the Ice Punch again and got some damage on that Hydreigon, and that was a terrible play on my part. Now he's gonna kill me off with the Draco Meteor, and you know, there's my dead Feraligatr. You know, that really sucked. So he took me out of there, and I'm gonna set an Emboar this turn, and I was thinking he was gonna predict my superpowers, so he's gonna send in his what's it called, Roserade, just as fodder pretty much, and he's gonna take my Flare Blitz to the face, and you know, he's gonna die, you know. So his Roserade dies, and I get some more recoil, like literally nothing, and he's gonna send in his Hydreigon. I think yeah, I'm gonna switch out of there into Sceptile just as a fodder, which I probably should not have done, really. And I do have the Hidden Power Ice on this thing, and I could have just quick attacked it after he killed off my what's it called, Emboar with what's it called, Draco Meteor, because I could have just went for the Flare Blitz and brought him down low enough so where Sceptile could take that thing out of there with quick attack. So that was kind of a dumb play on my part, and just look at this, man. This Hydreigon right here, Choice Specs Hydreigon, is a beast, man. He is at -2, and he still fucking kills me, and I was like, whoa, this thing is a beast. So I was like, good game, man. This thing owed me with this Hydreigon. That thing is a beast. You gotta watch out for that thing. That thing can do anything, man. It is just so dangerous. So yeah, regardless, hope you guys enjoyed this battle. I pretty much got wrecked by that Hydreigon, but you know, it's something to learn in the future, not to mess with that Hydreigon. I gotta be more careful next time. But yeah, regardless, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later.